The 501st Legion is an international costuming organization dedicated to celebrating Star Wars through the creation and use of quality costumes that portray the villainous characters from the Star Wars universe. While our organization was founded to simply provide a collective identity for costuming fans with similar interest, the 501st is proud to put its resources to good use through fundraising, charity work, and volunteering. Duty, honor, empire. So, you want to join the 501st Legion? Well, the first thing you should probably do is head to the 501st website to check things out. You see, we're an organization recognized by Lucasfilm to do charity events and other requested events all around the world. Every single state in the United States has a garrison that you can be a part of. Almost every country also has one as well, all over the Europe, Asia, Australia, South America. Almost every country has a garrison or some kind of outpost with members that do events. Within each of all these garrisons, there's also different leadership and different squads for different parts of that garrison as well that you can join. The next thing you want to do is choose what character you want to portray. The CRL, which stands for Costume Reference Library for the 501st, has almost every single helmeted character you can possibly imagine in Star Wars, from stormtroopers to pilots to shore troopers to shadow troopers, Sith, AT-AT drivers, every type of clone, anything you can imagine. You need to choose which one you think you portray the best, what would be the easiest for you to do, and how. Each of these CRLs has a complete guide on every single part of the costume that will show you what you need to put it together and what details are needed for each level of approval. There's levels 1 through 3, with 3 being the highest, and if you're doing a stormtrooper character, having a level 3 can get you eligible for a centurion status, which is the highest you can do for a WISB. Now, another option to seeing everything is using the app on your phone called Tapatalk. You can use it to join every single forum for 501st members. Each detachment, which is what each different costume type belongs to, will have one of these forums that will have all the members of it putting all the information they know about it, threads on how they built their parts, and different things. People will sell stuff. We'll have merch runs. There'll be elections and tons of different stuff to look at through the organization that you can see. But there'll always be tons of help to get from here. Another big thing here is Facebook. All over Facebook, there'll be groups for almost every single costume as well. And there'll be people in there that can help you, the same as the forums. Personally, I think the Facebook groups are much more helpful in finding things, especially if you aren't used to using those kind of forums like this. This is much more easy and digestible for a regular person to look through and get easy and quick answers that you can just search up instead of scrolling through hundreds of threads. Usually people will also be sharing all of their progress. People will post YouTube videos that they've made on how to build things, and make it tons easier to do. Now, this is more for after you're approved, but every garrison also has its own website and page for accepting the events that you will be at. Now, mine, Georgia Garrison, has a system called Empire, which we'll go through, and you can scroll through and see all the events for the year. Once you click on one, you can see the exact locations it's at. There'll be notes telling you what you'll be doing, what they want you to do there, and if things like props and lightsabers and blasters are available, and there'll be a list of all the confirmed people that are going to be at the event. Now, this one is for the Georgia Aquarium, and usually I would be Kylo, but for this one I've signed up as my First Order TIE pilot. Now, I'll show you another event to look through so you can see it, but when you sign up, there'll be a list of different characters that you can choose from, and all you have to do is scroll down and find the one you want to pick, which I would pick Kylo most of the time, and you just press it, and then you would just press sign up, and that's all it would take. Now, here's a shameless plug here, but me and my friends have a Discord server for our like Vaders and Kylo costumes, among other things, that we use to help each other build things. And we've invited a lot of people and helped them put their costumes together for the 501st. Discord is becoming very popular for these kind of things, so we've set it up in a way that mimics what you can do in other things like the forums and Facebook, but it's much more digestible and can also be used to just interact more, especially if you were to become part of a friend group and all. And as you can see here, I've got a thread of like my whole TIE pilot costume and everything here set up in a nice and easy way to see that you can update as much as you want.
Now you will die. Have you come to destroy me?
You can see we all share videos of our progress and other fun things we do in the meantime. And sometimes we all play the games together, we stream and stuff. So if you'd like to join, I'll just leave the link for it in the description so you can check that out. Everyone has their own reasons for joining the 501st, whether it's passion for costuming and prop building, it's for charity, whether they love putting smiles on kids' faces, or even just the passion and love for Star Wars itself. Hopefully you've learned something today about the 501st and what we do and what we really are. I hope I've inspired you to start your journey to join us. But even if you don't, there's also other costume clubs for all the good guy characters, which is the Rebel Legion, and also Mandalorians, which is, I'm sure, being very popular right now due to the show The Mandalorian. But the important thing to remember is that you don't have to have the best or most accurate costume to be considered valid. There are other organizations that don't focus on that, like the Imperial Outlanders that does things like that. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed what I've said today, and I'd love to make more videos on how you can be a member. So just remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more.